Welcome to our executive interview series at FedTalks, presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Bryan Schromsky, Managing Director, 5G Public Sector for Verizon. Bryan, thanks for joining us. Always good to see you.
Always a pleasure to be here, Wyatt.
First, I'd like to ask, 5G has been a significant topic for a lot of years with a lot of discussion around its potential. But from your perspective, what is the current state of the 5G build-out, both for industry and specifically for Verizon?
Sure, great question. And we're very excited about this technology. We've been doing it since 2019 when we first launched it back in April 2019, which is hard to believe, 6 years ago. And what I've seen, especially enterprises adopted 5G technology, as you look at modernization of manufacturing facilities, which is a big push here in the United States, they're adopting 5G technology. In the federal government in particular, we see a lot of use cases out there. The basic stuff would be smartphones and tablets here. But more importantly, what I'm really urging our federal customers to do is actually look at 5G technologies to bridge the gap as they go through that digital transformation. So for instance, fixed wireless access for a great TDM replacement. And what we see both in the DoD and civilian, the security's there, the contracts are there. It's actually just using that technology as another means to actually support the mission. And that is our biggest job right now, not just Verizon, but all the carriers out there to actually adopt this technology beyond the traditional devices that customers use today.
And then what significant trends are you also seeing in building connectivity, whether through 5G or Wi-Fi 6 or other technologies? And how are those innovations supporting the federal workplace as employees return to the office?
That one I take near and dear to my heart, because what we've seen most recently with the new administration and RTO, as we all know, return to office, we see a huge demand on mobility inside federal facilities. In the last couple of years, as remote work is still in play and will continue to be in play for the foreseeable future, but huge demand, because when people were working from home, their main means of communication were actually mobile devices, right? That was their work phone. They want to have that experience so they could walk anywhere in the house and be anywhere they want to be and actually be connected into the office, if you will. However, when they came into the office, federal buildings are designed, LEED certified buildings actually have countermeasures built into the infrastructure that actually does not allow RF signals to penetrate the building. So you have a lot of users actually, for the last couple of years, being a mobile first workforce and going into the offices and actually can't use it. And we also see on the Wi-Fi front, right, where Wi-Fi now is being taxed, where then customers are saying, wait a minute, I can't get cellular signal, so I hand off to the Wi-Fi network, and they're crashing the Wi-Fi networks. So we're seeing a huge resurgence or a renaissance is actually putting in-building systems in these federal facilities, because it actually offers two things. One, have a better mobile experience. So when they walk into the building, get into the elevator, like for instance, be on their conference call or video conferencing, going to their office, they don't drop a call. The second thing too is actually alleviates their Wi-Fi infrastructure. So where they don't have to actually upgrade their Wi-Fi in some cases, they can actually hand off to the cellular, and not just from a tablet or smartphone, but also a lot of IoT devices inside the building.
Really interesting. Well, Bryan Schromsky, it's always a pleasure getting an update on the state of 5G and what's next from you. Thank you so much for joining us here at FedTalks.
Thank you. As always, and we always look forward to this event.